There's some hopes and dreams that just ain't worth dying for. But I know there is one out there. Just got to keep searching is all. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Hey main freight, how you doing? Well, howdy interwebbers. Today we're going to be doing a Swedish special and talking about this Scania that I'm in today. This is a Scania R series. It's 500 horsepower. It's just a tractor unit. We're hauling a 4-axle quad reefer trailer, curtain cider, and which, you know, they're a pretty cool trailer. The other ones, we do a lot of mileage with these kind of trailers. They're really, really cool. Okay, this particular truck, she's done 748,081. Go 81 kilometers. It's nearly 750,000 kilometers. As you can see, where are we? Very, very different flavor compared to the American gear. Okay, check it out. Just button off here. 70 check. Now I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't like European styling. I don't like the art house acres of grey plastic. I don't like the. I don't like that sophisticated, plain, smooth, utilitarian, boring, functional thing that European styling is all about. You know, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the cab. I think it's a grey, boring, plastic place to hang out. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, and I think the actual cab itself, I think it's really, really ugly. Okay? The European styling does absolutely nothing for me. I think it's bland, featureless, with acres of grey plastic, and it's just bleh. Okay? So you can take your art house designers and jam them up your ass because your Swedish meatball Fruit Loops that come up with this stuff just don't do it for me. But now I'm going to talk about the truck from the chassis down. This, as far as a driver's truck's concerned, it is a very, very, very good machine. It just runs like it's on rails. You load this thing correctly and she just boogies, mate. The turbocharged V8, like this particular one's got 500 ponies. My regular gig has 560. Mate, they are just the bomb. Okay, they've got this 12-speed automatic gearbox with an economy, a conventional, and a power setting, plus a manual override. A very good piece of engineering. You know, once they've got a bit of weight over the drives and steers, mate, they are just a real driver's truck. So the actual engineers that build the you know, the running gear and work around the characteristics of the vehicle and how to optimize it on the road and to get the most out of it are very, very good engineers. And this is a very smooth traveling, it's a fast, powerful machine, and I really enjoy driving it. But the design department, well, I'm not a European, you know, this kind of Spartan utilitarian stuff might be big in Europe, but I prefer the amenities and the design cues of the American gear. I think the Americans, well, they're colonials, aren't they? And they're not trying to be sophisticated art house connoisseurs. They're trying to build truck drivers and trucks for truck drivers. Whereas the Swedish folks, they probably a little bit more sophisticated and established in their own country. They've probably evolved their design principles up to this point where they think sleek and, you know, all that is a thing of beauty, you know, all this stuff, you know. Whereas to me, sorry mate, I'd rather go for the American engineers. This is why I think the Freightliner is such a successful combination, because you know it's got the European running gear, Mercedes-Benz running gear, and then an American designed amenities within the cab. So I think that's why that system works for us here in the colonies. But you know, when you think about Copenhagen and the people that came up with flat stack furniture and all the designs that have come out of Sweden, you could probably say that, you know, this is the cutting edge, if you like, of the evolutionary design process of truck ergonomics. You know, no doubt it's very sophisticated, and a lot of very well educated people went into validating this as a way. It was a bit of dust down there, validating this as a design. But for me, as a colonial who gets to drive American gear, give me the American gear. But I do like the running gear, the Swedish or European running gear, the Scania running gear. Very, very nice. Just don't do the European styling. Looks boring.